Happy sunshine. It actually feels like spring might be trying to show up. I keep hoping for it. And with that becomes this amazing energy that you can literally feel coming up from Mother Earth about this new idea of birth and new beginnings and growth. In fact, I don't know how many of you know, but do you know, actually, this used to be the beginning of the year. And then, I don't remember when, a long time ago, someone thought, why don't we move it back to January 1st? But the truth is, for most of history, the beginning of the new year was right now, was the beginning of spring. That's when it was. And for me, spring is just a marvelous time to really start to kind of come out of the slumber. How many people are feeling like they're starting to come out of their winter slumber and it's feeling like the energy is going like, yeah, a little bit. I need a little bit more sunshine, I need a little bit more warmth, I need to be able to feel it just a little bit more, but I can definitely feel the energy is coming up and going like, oh, it feels good. It feels so good. So we are absolutely thrilled that you are here, where we come together in the spiritual community. Oh, and by the way, how about the new digs? Hello. And we'll be talking about that a little bit because these are available. But they're beautiful. They let us and they remind us, and they hopefully maybe will also remind other people that we run into out in the public what's going on. But when I think about spring, I really go deep inside and I think to myself, okay, we've been sitting now for how many months in this little tight burrow and we've been caved in, and it's like, but now we get to go out and actually connect with Mother Nature. At least I love to do that and really hear what she has to say to me. And if anything, I would just invite all of you to consider doing that, because there is a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Has anybody felt the energy that's going on this planet right now? How many sensitive people do it? Yep, a lot of hands going up. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but all I can tell you is about 60 days ago, now it's going on almost 90 days ago, something has shifted and something has changed on this planet. Without a doubt. Something has shifted. And when I say that, I mean that in a very good way, in a very beautiful way. And one of the ways that I can notice it is because all of a sudden, I don't know, everybody's here, right? And it's like, what's going on? And to me, it's time. And I really think on a deep soul level, people are finally saying, hey, there has got to be a better way to do this. There has got to be a better way, in a kinder way, in a more gentle way, in a more compassionate way for us to treat each other. And I think we're done. And I really do believe, and I've said this for years, that it was coming. Like this thing, whatever it was coming. And I would say this has been the first physical example I have seen where it's like, wow, what is going on? Something has shifted, something has changed. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about it because what's happening is, as each and every one of you shows up here, then you get to add to the energy of this place, and then we get to create whatever it is that we want to create. And what have we been creating? Oh, I don't know. How about the reflective circles that we had last Wednesday with Tim and Laura? How many people were there for that? That was a mind-blowing experience. Mind-blowing. One of the most profound things I've experienced in a while. It's beautiful. And then we've got all the stuff that we're going to be talking about in a minute, but what I'm saying is your energy coming into this place is allowing us to create a spiritual community that we can all learn from, grow from, heal from, touch each other, hold each other, do all the things that we do. Everything that Unity talked about, Unity consciousness. In other words, we are going to actually be courageous enough to come together and say, you know what? We can actually do this together. We really can do this together. If we choose to make Unity consciousness a real thing, and to me it's real, but we've got to be willing to let go of the language of separation, which is so dominant in the world. And that's when you really start to sit back and think, we can do this better. We can. And I would like to think that we, not Mike, but we as a collective can actually show up as a little bit of light in the world, in our own little pocket of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And we can show up as there's something different going on there. There's something happening there that they're doing that's a little bit different. And each and every one of you get to take your own part in that and be a part of it. And I'm just going to continuously tell you until I am no longer here that you are the brilliant light of God. You just being you. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to meditate for a half hour a day. You don't need to do all this stuff. You already are it. And the only reason you're not having that experience is because somehow, somewhere, someplace, somebody told you that you were less than. And you believed it. And that's what we've been doing. Living our lives thinking that we're less than the divine, that we're not loved, and all the other garbage that goes on top of that. And what I'm here, if anything, to help you remember, and what you're here is to help me remember. It's a two-way street, because occasionally Mike gets caught up in being human, just like we all do. But it's a reminder that we can remind each other. Don't forget who and what you are, ever. The brilliant light of the divine. And when we can come together in unity consciousness, and we can acknowledge the divinity in each and every one of us, and we can honor each and everybody's path, because each and everybody's path is a little bit different, right? A little bit different. But if we can honor all of that stuff, then guess what? We wind up coming together in love. And that's a pretty cool gig. That sounds like fun to me. And for every single one of us, it's going to be a little bit different, and the way that we go about it is going to be a little bit different, but that doesn't matter. As long as we stay focused on love, as long as we stay focused on unity consciousness, as long as we focus on each other's divinity, I think we're going to do okay. I think that's a really good place to start. And then after that, it's just a big party, right? Yeah. Because don't ever forget, we come here together and I talk about this stuff, but it's supposed to be fun. It really is supposed to be fun. Yeah, we got to do our work. Yeah, we got to do the stuff that we do. But ultimately, it's like, let's laugh. Let's have some fun. Let's have some joy. Let's do some things together as a community. And then go from there. So don't ever forget the fun part. Don't ever forget the fun part. My favorite picture of Jesus has always been the one of him laughing. To me, that just touches my soul. And there's other pictures, and there's other crosses and all that other stuff like that. But as we go through this Lent season, to me, when I think of Jesus, it's always the smiling Jesus. Because I think Jesus liked to have a good time. He did, right? Didn't he turn water into wine? Yeah, I think so. Like to have a good time. Anyways, I'm just really glad you're here. Whether you're joining us here in person or you're here with us online, we are tremendously grateful to have you here. We've got a great service today, so we hope you sit back, relax, enjoy, and participate. Whatever we want to create, we get to create. So don't forget that.
Hey, it's Reverend Mike here. I just wanted to stop for a moment before you get on with your day and thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. It means the world to us, and I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that we can do to make your experience even better, please do not hesitate to reach out by going to our website. I also wanted to offer you the opportunity for us to get together and sit down so I could get to know you a little bit better and answer any questions that you have. I can either do that by either getting together in person, have a cup of coffee, or we can meet online via Zoom. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at michael@courage2thrive.com. And lastly, if you find these messages are helping you, we would be tremendously grateful if you'd consider donating to the center. The best and the easiest way to do that is simple. Just go to our website. Again, thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're doing well. God bless, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.